Good morning. This is Dr. Dyer, Texas Size Smiles. We have a special case we're working on this morning. He's a severe wear case. You can see he's got some really severe wear on his lower front teeth. His back teeth, ironically, are pretty normal looking. You can see especially the incisals are worn about probably at least a third of his upper front teeth are worn, but again, his posterior teeth are in relatively normal condition. So our plan, first of all, did artificial buildups on the lower front teeth, and you can see on the model we basically filled those up. So I'm going to put probably some pins in those teeth. I need something to grab a hold of for the fillings to attach to it. And then we scanned this, and then we made a shell. As you can see on the lowers here, you can see the shell that we produced and the preps down underneath them that were made before the shell was manufactured to place over the top. So this is the lower. We did the same thing on this one where we marked the margins at the junction between the gum tissue and the porcelain on each individual tooth, and then we developed each individual tooth with the porcelain to fit over the teeth. And as you recall, these were flat to the gum lines. We're making these on that model, that yellow model that you saw that had the posts on it that we scanned into the computer. And then we manufactured this piece here as one solid piece of porcelain in order to support each individual tooth and keep it from breaking off. And then I believe this one was a standalone crown. But this is the upper crown shell that we made for our patient Pushkar, and you can see that there was a tremendous amount of work and preparation made. We made the margins a little bit above the gum line on the lingual, just for cleansability and preventing that thin porcelain from fracturing off from chewing. And then on the anterior, we brought the margins all the way down to the gum line. And then this was manufactured as one piece. It was milled out as one piece so that we could support and strengthen all these teeth together. We taught the patient how to clean and floss underneath. Lower anterior shell, and this is what it looks like. You can see where the lower buildups are going to go up inside of the shell. So this is a Emax shell that we milled out. So we're planning on prepping the teeth, and then once we prep the teeth, we'll bond those on, do the buildups and bond those on, bond them into place. And Dr. Pylant is here today to assist me.
Hi everyone, we've begun with today's procedure, and we want to show you a little bit of what it looks like intraorally for our case today. As you can see, he has quite a bit of wear on those anterior teeth. His overall smile is asymmetrical, and those lower anteriors have been completely worn down all the way to the gum line. Essentially, you can see the pulp tissue shadowing through the dentin in several of them. Hair has been slightly asymmetrical, and it's all from canine to canine. Okay, we're in the middle of part one, and Dr. Dyer is placing the pin. So he made a space for every little pin on the lower anteriors, and now he's placing them. He's doing about 2 per tooth, one on the buccal and one on the lingual.
And the posts are in from 22 through 27.
So these are mainly for retention purposes. Now he's curving them in, bringing them a little bit closer to each other so that they don't protrude from the occlusal biting surface. Now, after the placement of all of the pokes on the pins on all these teeth, Dr. Dyer is now prepping the axial walls of all the teeth in order to receive that final restoration. So he's doing essentially almost like a veneer prep where he roughens the surface of that enamel and allows more surface area for the bonding and better strength for those restorations. We have moved on to the placement phase. Now, Dr. Dyer has already isolated all of the teeth. He's placed wedges all around. He has applied the bonding system, cured it, and our assistant has also prepped the restoration by applying the silanate agent and getting everything ready. So he's placing the buildup material right now over the teeth. And here it goes. And as you can see, the wedges are still in place. We want to make sure we keep those areas open so our patient can floss under them with a threader.
We're using a self-curing buildup material.
As on the lowers, he isolated with the wedges, he bonded the teeth, and did the same for the rest. These veneer composites are designed to end at a particular area on the margin, and the rest is filled with composite material as well.